Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving another LeetCode problem today, and this time we've got 344, reverse a string. And they want us to write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters, and we have to do this by modifying the input array in place with O of 1 extra memory. So we cannot build a new array, we have to do this in place. The easiest way to go about this would be to use 2 pointers, and we're going to initialize left to be pointing at the first index in the array, and then we can initialize right to be pointing at the very last index of the array. So we can grab that index by saying length of s minus 1. Now what are we going to do? Well, we want to essentially loop through this array and switch the left and right, the characters at the left and right pointers. So H will go where O is, and O will go at the beginning of the array. How can we do this? We can do this with a while loop. So let's say while right is greater than the left pointer. So while right is greater than left, what are we going to do? We are going to switch the characters at those positions. How can we do that? Well, we can say s of left and s of right is now going to be equal to s of right, comma, s of left. And what do we do after we make a switch? Well, we have to increment our left pointer and decrement our right pointer. So after we make a switch, say we have left pointing to 0 and right pointing to, what is it, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 pointing to 4. So say we make the switch, right? So then we have O here, H here. Then we have to decrement 4 to be 3 and the left pointer to be 1. That way we can continuously move through this array and continue swapping. So what now? Well, after this finishes, we should actually this might be left greater than or equal to right, because in this case we'd switch, and then left wouldn't matter. So I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, well then let's return our resulting array. Actually, they do not want us to return anything. So let's run this. Should work, and it does. It passes both test cases. Let's submit this. Okay, works. Now we already know the space complexity is O1, right? That was given in the constraint of the problem. Now, what is the runtime of this problem? Well, we're touching all of the characters at most once, so we're essentially looping through the entire array one time, and that is going to be an O of n runtime for this while loop. So that is going to leave our time complexity to be O of n for this problem.